There's no place like Brooklyn at Christmas time. I don't know what it is, you know, it's light layer of snow covering the bums. Youngsters frolicking at Reese Park, trolling for Coney Island whitefish. And the dog shit freezes. Every year around Christmas time, I get all the little kids on the block that come over my house. We have a few beers, smoke a few ciggies, and I tell them the Christmas story that actually happened to me. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, being that we are in the festive holiday season, I like to do this little poem I wrote for you. It's called "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." Thanks a lot. Shut up. You're gonna like this. "'Twas the night before Christmas in Sheepshead Bay. The kids was asleep, waiting for the big day. Me and this skank was getting ready for bed. I wore pajamas, she had a paper bag for her head. Went up on the roof, I heard this big crash. Thought it was a burglar, I was gonna kick ass. Went out on a fire escape, looked up in the sky, and what did I see? This freaking fat guy with a red suit and boots that came up to his knees. In the moonlight, he looked just like Dom DeLuise. He had this big sled pulled by these reindeer. He called one of them dancers, so I assumed he was queer. As he crept off the roof, it became clear to me that this guy was looking to steal my TV. Over his shoulder, he had a big sack. He came down the stairs while I planned my attack. I waited a second till the time seemed ripe and smacked him in the head, bada bing, with a pipe. He fell to the floor with a groan and a thud. I was kind of surprised that I didn't see blood. Instead, he rolled over, looked me in the eye. When I saw who I hit, I near started to cry. I said, "Hey, yo, Santa, I'm sorry, all right?" Not for nothing, he said, but this just ain't my night. I got lost in the Bronx, I ran over some nuns, had a near miss by Kennedy, Rudolph's got the runs. I'm out all freaking night and I'm busting my hump, but I can't continue now, not with this bump. So do me a favor and be a real pal. Take over for me, and you be Santa, Sal. I said, "I'm from Brooklyn, I ain't right for the part." But he said that Santa Claus comes from the heart. He made me an offer I could not refuse. Stop at every house, except for the Jews. What? That's regulation. You gotta pass over them. I got in a suit and jumped onto the sleigh, wondering why reindeer smelled that way. Took off on my mission, didn't want to be late, while old St. Nick spent the night hosing my date. That night I was Santa, bringing kids joy and bliss. And if you don't believe me, then hey, jingle this. I'm his #1 helper, I've been deputized. So on this Christmas Eve, don't just be surprised when you hear a voice say really loud and abrupt, "Merry Christmas to all." Thanks a lot. Shut up. Thanks a lot.